All right, hey guys, it's George back with another Playlist Push YouTube channel video for our YouTube channel on Playlist Push. Let's go, let's get right in it. Today, we're talking about how to set up an amazing Spotify artist profile. So maybe you do have access to Spotify for Artists, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to write a bio, you don't know how the images show up, or maybe you don't have access to any of this stuff, you're brand new to Spotify, and you're still just trying to figure everything out so your image looks as polished and clean. I can guarantee you after this video, your profile is gonna look 10 times better, and there's a ton of information in here that's gonna help you out on your journey as an artist on Spotify. So let's get right into it. So number one is verifying your account. So once upon a time, it used to be very hard to verify your Spotify account, your artist profile, but now it's actually very easy. The only thing you need to do is go to spotifyforartists.com or artist.spotify.com, and you need to request access, and they're gonna basically run some verifications to figure out that it's actually you behind that profile and that it's your music that you created, and you're gonna have access to that profile, and then at that point they're gonna verify it, so you get that blue check mark, boom, you're verified. That's probably one of the easiest things to do. Number two is setting up a great Spotify bio. A lot of people, you can pay like a publicist to write a bio about you. That's really not the best thing to do. You can write your own bio, and it's important to list inspirations, producers you've collaborated with, influencers, label mates, things like that, big shows you've played, if you've played any shows, all that stuff is very relevant information. It doesn't need to be a lot of filler words and fluff. You can also tag artists in your bio. So if there's relevant artists that inspire you, you can actually tag that artist. And if you look at bigger artists, almost all of them have several artists that they've tagged because they've collaborated with them or they're an inspiration. So that's something that's really cool that can make your bio pop a little bit more instead of just having kind of the bland gray text overlaid. Next one is social profiles. So on Spotify for Artists, you can connect any social profile, or the main three actually. So Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter can all be on your bio on Spotify, but I think it's important to note that you don't just need to plug those three in. There's a lot of people that only have Instagram because that's what they're active on. So there's no need to go create additional social profiles. If you're not on Twitter, you're not on Twitter. It's all good. Just add an Instagram, and that's a great way to get fans to connect with you on a deeper level, or message you, chat with them, and you can message them when you have new music coming out, or if they're following you on IG. Next is images. So what are these images for? How do they show up? So on the artist profile, there's three different types of images. You have the header image, which is a big background image, the avatar, which is a small image, and then you have the gallery. So you can add 5 to 6 photos just so people can scroll down to your About Me section and they can see actually more photos of you than just your header or your avatar. The header image is what people are gonna see on desktop, so your artist profile is going to show up a little bit different. On mobile, your avatar image is actually what shows up in the background. So make sure those are similar, or definitely express who you are as an artist. Don't go put like a landscape background photo on the header image. Make sure both of those images represent you as an artist. Obviously, there's a lot of lo-fi producers that they don't have, they don't actually show themselves. They have like a cartoon avatar or, some kind of graphic. That's totally cool. If you have an interesting look or you're a good looking person, find a friend that's a photographer, borrow a camera, get some nice shots done of yourself, because that's something that humans really connect with, is if they see a picture of another human and it puts a face to the music, makes you more interesting, it makes them more likely to follow along on your journey as an artist. Next is creating your own artist playlist. This is super important. So if you have a big enough catalog on Spotify, Spotify is going to create a This Is playlist. So it'll be like, This Is Tame Impala, and then it basically has a massive aggregation playlist of all the songs with that artist on it. For most of you artists, your catalog probably isn't big enough to have that. So what you want to do is create your own playlist, and you can tag it to your profile. So it'll show up on the bottom of your profile, because if you don't have a huge catalog, it's good to create a playlist that has similar music that you like, so you can share your taste in music, but you can also bury a few of your songs in there. So it's just another piece of real estate, another anchor for potential fans to follow on to that list. So if you really don't have that big catalog, you definitely want to create an artist playlist 100%. Make sure it's at least 70 to 80 songs. We'll also link down below how to create great playlists. Obviously at Playlist Push, we're very good at that. We work with thousands of curators. We know what works and what doesn't work when it comes to creating great playlists. So we'll link in that below. Last but not least is adding an artist pick. So at the top of your profile, you can either have a track that's on Spotify, a playlist, or also a link to concert tickets. So if you have a concert that's connected to Spotify through, I believe it's Songkick, then you can either post a concert there, so potential fans listening to your music will know that you're in their town and you have a concert coming up, or you can have your artist playlist, like I just mentioned, put that in there, so it's grabs them straight away if you don't have the catalog. And then also if you have a brand new track that just came out, or maybe a feature, then you'd want to put that in your artist pick so people can click it. And you can actually put a little piece of copy in there, so you can type, please follow my playlist or come to my show. So that's a great way to connect with artists. Those are kind of the biggest things, guys, when it comes to setting up your profile. I think at least a few of these people probably didn't know about, and these will help you along your way. Drop a comment below if you want help, or post your Spotify artist profile below. We'll take a look at it and give you some feedback and see if there's anything we can do to help you out. Thanks again for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.